Yeah, the way she running, she ain't gonna last long. She not gonna last long. Cause if I'm on her like that, believe me, them other ones are too. The drivers. Oh, oh, what?
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
That boy Gibbs quick.
There on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Goff now looks to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay game.
What the?
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Touchdown.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
I don't know why St. Brown not dropping that, man.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Goff throwing again. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready at the 20. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ritter now. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Boy, somehow, someone lost that running back downfield. He had acres of space, but this ball overthrown. And that's what you've got to be able to hit on.
3rd and short, Ritter. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Going play action, Ritter. This one into the hands of Pitts. It's a gain of 34. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Ritter with it after the play fake. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Here's Ritter again. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Damn, I couldn't get off the line.
Caught here by Pitts. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line.
Couldn't get off the line.
Keep running that same shit. Keep running it. Keep running it. Keep running.
And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision
gonna make me get serious.
Not a good one as he's tackled at the 15.
Matter of fact, let me go ahead and punch him a few times with this
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Goff. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Goff looking to change the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it to Williams. And they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
What the hell is that?
And it's
Trash!
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Touchdown! Kyle Pitts on the receiving end from Desmond Ritter. And the Falcons will extend
like I'm the only man out there.
final minute of the half. Coup now for the point after.
Nobody reacting to nothing.
And it's good to make it 14-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
So weird.
Williams loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man
Like,
wide
it's like
open, complete.
nobody open.
And they're going to speed
I mean,
things up
nobody
here.
on nobody. Nobody guard nobody.
On play action, here's Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Second and 10 now. It's Ritter. And a big one
Nah, bro.
as he's taken down. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Might come back.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Shit tough, though. I respect his game, though, because he's not just running with Bijan like he probably could.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Six, 1, 4, 6. Let's keep trying 2, 3, 6, I guess.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee.
Damn, that 2, 3, 6 was shutting it down.
He was held in check on the ground, but
wasn't letting it pop for nothing crazy.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Ritter gonna sneak it.
No offsides. That's crazy.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Going up top for Miller.
I ain't have my defense set right.
This is caught inside
I
the
think
15.
I did, though.
Touchdown, Falcons. Scotty Miller,
Scotty Miller on the
65
Falcons?
yards. And the Falcons have moved out in front by
I'm
3
thinking of Braxton
touchdowns.
Berrios on the Jets.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then
Or
really
the
fast.
Miami
He's
Dolphins.
really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there is no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They'll let Robinson try and run. You know, we've
That
discussed this
defense
before.
might
We've seen
be
it in
significant.
practices, extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries, but the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in
I like
practice.
it.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time.
Definitely a package I'm going to continue to work on. Pause. Baby, we got bacon.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. And he's got room. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd and 2. Goff. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They go jet sweep here with Williams. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Meanwhile,
Damn, bro, you couldn't get there? Maybe 25.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. He got 29 yards that time. Ritter. Flushed out.
Nah.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
3rd and goal, Ritter with it. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts on the receiving end for Desmond Ritter. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And this is caught at the 20. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 71 yards. And the Falcons start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th.
Okay, ready? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back at their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Goff.
Put a linebacker on Gibbs. That's trouble.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Now it's Goff. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their
trial and error.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here we go. Trouble, 38. Strike.
First down, here's Ritter.
Damn.
Inside the 30.
How you burning like it, though?
And they are going to score
Shit's
again.
crazy.
Yet
I
another
really got to get this
touchdown as
defense
they just
together.
add to their totals. They seemingly just continue
Or
to
maybe
score
it's just
at
my
will.
slow corners.
As great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now a first down throw. Gone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Goff now to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached real.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Trout. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, Patterson. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
On the set.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Right, 97.
They'll run with Patterson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 51 yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And I tell you what, Charles.